Okay, first thing, take the two Phillips head screws out on the top for the blowback, so then you can get better access to everything. So it'll come off like that. Then you're going to see this top guide rail. There's one spring in there. This spring will actually come out when you take the whole screws apart. So this will be, you'll have a spring here, and then you'll have a little slide rail. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 Phillips head screws you got to take out. One of them you got to move this little lever up. That's basically the catch for the blowback. So when it rides back, you can click it like that to open up the hop-up, so you can get to the hop-up system that's in there. And when you do open this up, it is under compression, so you do have to be very slowly and carefully about taking this apart, because if you do not, parts will shoot out all over the place and you will be looking for new springs somewhere else. Or you'll be contacting the manufacturer to get some springs back because you lost them because they shot out. The one nice thing about the newer system on the APS models is the Thor system, Thor operation. It's unbelievable. The system is much faster, much crisper, less trigger lag, and it seems like it's helping the more accuracy too. When you every time you pull it. Seems quieter overall compared to my ASR 103 that I have, which has the old system in it, which I'm actually thinking about upgrading to the Thor gearbox. All the ASRs all have the same gearbox on there. Okay, and that's the last screw. So you're going to set those aside. Do not lose those. You have to run up to your local hardware store to get all new screws, or at least find something that's similar. Then you're going to take a small flathead, or you can use the knife again. Basically, fit right back here in this little notch that they got in the back. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a notch right here. Take it and just slightly turn it a little bit. That'll actually separate it. Yet again, it will dry fire like that when you separate it, just because of the spring is under compression rate. Slowly pull everything apart. Basically will shoot apart like that. And I was right, they did put, basically looks like ball bearings in for the bushings in here. They use silicone grease on it. Great idea. They beefed up their pin, their rear pin in the back, as you can see. I'll take some pictures of the other one, of the old gearbox, and show it to you. It's much skinnier, much more rinky-dink than this one. A little bit heavier duty of a spring, it looks like, compared to my ASR 103. They have a very nice cylinder in here. They also updated the ton of silicone, so be careful. Don't take off too much silicone when you're messing with this stuff. If you do, you gotta spray them all back down again. It's one piece. There's a one bolt that's one screw. The Phillips head that's in there. I'm not gonna take anything apart on that because it looks fine right now. And then you get to, you got a new nozzle. On the ASR 103, it comes with a plastic nozzle. This is a metal one, so it's gonna last you twice as long. Has nice flat bushing or washers all around it. Good heavy duty nozzle on there. Trigger system is fantastic looking. Bright orange. There's no really can't lose anything on the trigger system because it is bright orange, as you can see. Looks like the exact same setup as the ASR 103. Just a little bit different, as in the way the Thor operation, how it has another third wire running down. Basically it runs to, looks like just like a random ground spot on here. to help with basically trigger lag and stuff like that. So this is basically all the gears. They upgraded all their gears. They have the reverse latch is basically right underneath this wheel right here. Pull that off for you, and you can see the reverse latch right here. It basically keeps the motor from spinning backwards and locking up on you. Ton of silicone grease on here, much bigger gears, way better built than the ASR 103, which is one thing I like about the ASR 102. As you can see, there's really nothing wrong with it. Fantastic design, overall performance. It's a great gun. So I'm going to start putting it back together for you. If you guys have any questions, you can get to me on YouTube. I'll show a picture. I'll show the video of me putting it back together. Basically, just so everybody, if anybody takes anything apart and they forget where something goes, it's going to be right here on the YouTube video. Alright, thanks.